Hi, I'm Barb and this is BZesty.com. Today I'm going to show you how to build a concrete walkway from a preformed paver. It's really easy and the end result is really cool. So the first thing you need to do is to dig out the area that you're going to work in, which I've already done. Come on down. And then what you do is you're going to kind of level out your spots that you want to work on. But also keep in mind if you're up against a house or a lower portion that you want to slope it just a little bit away from your house in case any extra water does end up here. You want it to pool and run away from the house. So taking a 2x4 and a shovel, of course, I just leveled out the whole area below the area that I wanted the pavers to end at. And that's how I got ready. It doesn't have to be perfect because the forms you're using are going to fill in any lumps or bumps of imperfection that you leave behind. Alright, the next thing I did was to mix concrete for this. And I think it's about 1 bag of concrete per form. So, 60-pound bags. So I mixed 3 60-pound bags for 180 pounds of concrete. So I'm a little exhausted right now. Alright, so I set my form in place. I've already kind of measured it out. I know that it's going to be 3 forms across, starting here, and then going here, and then finishing here. So I'm going to start right over here, just set my paver form down, like that. I've got a decent little slope going. And I'm going to start shoveling, oh God, concrete. Into the slot. Alright. I'm not going to lie. Dealing with concrete is not fun or pretty. Oh. And it's not for the weak of heart either. It is serious work. Definitely do not wear good clothes when you do this. You're going to have concrete on everything by the time you're done. And I like to overwet my concrete a little bit because it's quickcrete. And it sets up really, really fast. It doesn't give me enough time to work. And it's not like we're building a house here or anything, we're just building a path. A couple more shovels full. Also, mix your concrete near where you're going to work because it is so incredibly heavy by the time you've mixed it. It's almost impossible to move. Alright, camera gal, you want to come a little closer to show what I'm doing? Okay, so this is pretty simple. Just take a 2x4 and work that cement all the way into your form. I'm just going to push the cement off the other end because I'm going to put another form in here. handy. Now this actually makes individual pavers, so if you need to take a paver out to say do a planting, or in this case I have the phone line coming through here and I know it's running underground right here, I could actually just take out a couple pavers if something had to be done with the phone line. Now I'm going to let that set up just a few minutes, not very long at all, and then I'm just going to pull that paver right off. In the meantime, I'd like you to see what these look like when they're done. After a couple of years, this is what your pavers will look like once they become more weathered in place. I like to let little plants grow up in between them. And you can put gravel in between these, you can let dirt go in between, or you can let grass grow in between. It just makes a really lovely path. Okay. All right, let's get back to work. Our first form looks. Oh, I don't know that it's... Oh gosh, it is ready already. Okay. Oh yeah, don't let them set too long. That's it. You pull it off. And reposition the form for your next set of pavers. And that really is it. I do, however, want to show you can knock down some of these edges fairly easily. If you don't want that edgy look, you can either just take a gloved finger or a trowel, and this is the time when you can do things like knock off those top edges. I also sometimes like to weather them a little bit and put little like phony cracks in them and things to make them look more natural. So the idea is it's supposed to look like a cobblestone path, you know, it's not supposed to look perfect like cement. So I'll come in and actually kind of draw some very random cracky lines. It might look a little hokey right now, but when it's all done, it really does look really nice and natural. The other thing that I like to do sometimes is to create a fossil. And you can do that by just taking a leaf, or maybe a fern. This is a fern leaf that I have really nearby, and press it down into those little stones and just leave it there. You can either leave it there to rot out eventually, or you can pull it out just as soon as your form has set. But that creates a really beautiful little leaf fossil. Alright, that's it, and thanks for watching BZSC.com.